Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon said it was still too early to lift the lockdown, although statistics show that the number of people dying with the coronavirus in Scotland has already fallen for the first time. Joining us live is Divina Morales. Hello, Divina.
Hello, Alma. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. What are your updates for us?
Okay. Too early to lift lockdown in Scotland, says Sturgeon. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson will set out his plan to ease a nationwide coronavirus lockdown next Sunday, media reports said. As new guidance emerged on how to maintain social distancing in workplaces, the stay-at-home orders imposed in late March are up for review on Thursday in Britain, one of the worst-hit countries in the COVID-19 pandemic. But the government has already said the measures will be eased only gradually. But Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon signaled she had no plans to do the same, and that the plans are being made to start a test, trace, and isolate, or the TTI method, to locate those who are infected. The number of people being infected are still too high to make any meaningful change. It comes amid claims coronavirus may have peaked in Scotland, according to new weekly death figures, as the number of deaths linked to COVID-19 across the country have fallen for the first time. The death toll reached 1,703, as 83 more Scots passed away. Meanwhile, a third of Scotland's workforce could be furloughed or left jobless because of the COVID-19 crisis. Experts have warned that a massive 900,000 are expected to be affected by the outbreak, with 150,000 of those facing the door. The remaining 750,000 could end up on the government's job retention scheme, which pays staff 80% of their wage. New guidance drawn up with company bosses and trade unions, seen by the BBC and the Financial Times, suggests British office workers will be encouraged to stay at home for months to avoid overwhelming the transport system. But where staff must come in, companies are being urged to stagger shifts, stop people sharing desks or stationery, step up hygiene measures, keep staff canteens shut, and restrict the number of people in lifts. Yes, Alma?
Okay. So what are the plans of the government to reduce the numbers of coronavirus cases further?
Well, Alma, today's figure also brings into focus the continuing bad news from care homes, where this disease keeps claiming lives. So, while the overall number of deaths fall, the proportion of deaths in this setting is continuing to rise. The Scottish government set out options for easing lockdown, which are being considered, including relaxing rules on daily exercise and meeting people. It also suggests ways that schools could eventually start to reopen. First Minister Sturgeon stressed that they are not recommending these options at the moment, but offer them as examples of what may come next and the kind of preparations that are underway. She said for the moment, people need to continue to abide by the lockdown rules, and the message remains clear. Please stay at home, except for essential purposes. The Scottish government is also appealing for people to contribute to the debate about the best way forward and has set up a special website for this to be submitted. The public must give their feedback by the 11th of May, 2020. Back to you, Alma.
All right. Thank you very much for that update, Divina. It's good to see you. And we'll wait for more updates over there in Scotland. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you, Alma. This is Divina Morales reporting for ABC Scotland. We live in interesting times.